Welcome to the Eternal Gaming Loop. My name is Zach, and I will be your host throughout eternity. So today we will be starting my Marvel Spider-Man walkthrough Part 8. I do apologize about only posting one video yesterday. I honestly fell asleep, and then I didn't wake up till like 7 or 8 at night, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing this. So yeah, I do apologize, but let's get right to it. Before this video actually begins, make sure you guys go down, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Should check out that silent alarm at the auction house.
Okay, so from this point forward, we are going to be hitting some serious story beats. And we're going to be moving, like I said in the last video or the video before, we're going to be moving pretty quick.
Better find a back way in.
And yes, this is going to be our... Excuse me. This is going to be our first introduction to Mary Jane Watson. Which the woman who plays Mary Jane Watson is absolutely lovely, if I must say so myself.
I am losing patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently.
Yeah, we do.
Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
I can do that, for sure.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
That particular animation,
always look so
Perch Takedown, is my absolute favorite. I absolutely love that.
Should web him from above. Whoa, careful. You stay quiet now.
Love it.
Someone's coming.
Wears thin.
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
So, some of these particular things, like the using the webs to distract people and stuff, I don't necessarily use. I will in the I will probably later in the game, but I don't usually do it at the start because at the start it's the way that all the enemies are spaced out are easier to attack and get to. I don't if that makes sense. Like, there aren't, like, a ton of them, so it's just easier.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working.
At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Huh?
Let me explain.
Okay, so there are a couple bits in this game that I don't like. Their stealth sections, and they do work. Like, they don't suck, but they also aren't fun either. Like I'm not a big fan of
Excuse me.
forced stealth sections.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here. No moment like the present.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started. Look around and familiarize yourself with the items. I'll be waiting.
Okay,
by the
so
Batman statue when you're ready to
we're gonna go around and check out each piece.
Bet Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness. I get why Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
I've always loved, me personally, I've always loved Japanese folklore and lore in general. I've always loved.
Fisk cut Peter open like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah, I've always loved.
I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Fisk is kind of a douche, so it's not really surprising he would do that. So,
Simcaria. Weren't they just in the news? Sometimes I feel like the whole history of the world is just boys playing dress up, getting into fights. I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures. Kyoto. So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
so yeah, I'm a huge fan of Japanese folklore
When you're ready to begin.
and all that stuff, which is also
Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her.
why I'm a huge fan of anime. I love Japanese culture in general.
What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
It's a nice little Easter egg.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemon Baku.
Beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context, I handled many of his sales. Let's move on, please. Now, this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction screams, but creation toils in silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not.
Always looking for that scoop, man. Always looking.
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just... a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Can't go in now. She'll... Wait. I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. That shouldn't be here. Got it.
By the way, if you guys were wondering what was up with my motion movement when I was taking photos, my controller's busted. I have to get a new one.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon.
Okay, so yeah, these are the moments I genuinely don't like because they're just meh, I don't know. I think it's because I played this game a bunch of times and I don't like these sections and there's no way to skip them.
If she's not your reporter,
They get easier though as they go forward for her particularly, mainly because
who is in my office?
later in the game she gets a specific item that helps her deal with enemies that makes it easier and faster.
This. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
It is most definitely a threat.
Pete told me about this. Fisk used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how?
Yeah, it does.
He's holding something. That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
Also, for those of you that genuinely don't know, Wilson Fisk is actually a Daredevil villain. Like, originally, is a Daredevil villain, not a Spider-Man villain. But
Something's in one of his
Spider-Man
eyes.
and
What is that?
Daredevil have had history of taking down Wilson Fisks at different times. So, it's a shared villain amongst the Rogues Gallery.
She certainly is cozy with Fisk. Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. Maybe these pieces move. Maybe I should turn the head. Nice. So close. But a piece is missing. I've seen these before. That's it. Norman Osborn. What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's... What the...
And it's always like... It's like generally... Mary Jane cannot... Like, she is always getting herself into trouble. Like, it's just a guaranteed matter of time before it happens. Not that that's a bad thing, but that's just how it goes.
In there.
把文件找出来。
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus.
I mean,
Pete, focus.
if I was her, that's exactly how I would picture it too.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
累了，要换班了吗？
Okay, Pete. I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight. There we go.
有可能是老鼠，不过
Okay, room is clear.
快去！
Don't hurt me.
Ah, gotta love that.
Where is it?
I swear. I don't know. I'm telling you. It was the reporter. She must have...
That's all of them.
No! Let me go! Please.
MJ.
What a douche, man.
Stop!
No. Hide! Not cool with the hostage taking, guys.
right?
Whoa, what is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before. I mean, I've fought specters, but, you know, technically specters aren't ghosts. All ghosts are specters, but not all specters are ghosts. You know what I mean? Seems like this is...
I do feel bad for breaking the glass and destroying some of this art. Because this art is definitely priceless.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
Mix? Like the last 6 months never happened?
Mary Jane Watson and Peter Parker are like that power couple of the MCU. Like, they're supposed to be together. Like, you can't... they have to be together. It's a thing. Kind of like... kind of like Reed Richards and Sue Storm. It's the same deal. Same concept.
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with the legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I think there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you? Did you get that promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius's work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah,
Yup.
sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Stan the Man Lee. Oh, rest in peace, man.
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime.
Alright, so I'm going to be ending the video here momentarily.
Masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfect normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.
I just want to make sure you haven't left any equipment you built for your friend around the lab. It's no bother to me, but if the grant committee stops by again...
Don't worry, Doc. I make a point not to leave anything there. But I know my friend appreciates you looking out for him. There's a lot of people who don't like him very much.
That buffoon Jameson and his audience of sheep, please. The people who do great things in this world are those who don't let bullies like him stand in their way. People like us.
You said a mouthful, Doc. Take care.
Need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Please proceed to Bowery.
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stump that out. Hey, guys! You got prescriptions for this stuff? Sleep it off.
No, he's here.
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. Police are on their way, and so am I.